Today, Kevin and I have two very different products, but they're both sandwich items, and they both have chocolate in the center. That's why I put them together, is because they both have chocolate in the center, and they're both from World Market. So these are from Indonesia. They are Ritz crackers with a chocolate on the inside.
And I have the McVitie's Hobnobs. These are Oaty creams with chocolate flavor.
Right, and those are from the UK. So the Hobnobs were $2.79 at World Market. The Ritz crackers were $4.83 at World Market. So yeah, I just thought, hey, they both have chocolate on the inside, and these Ritz I'm really curious about. Oh, okay. So inside the box, $4.83, you get two packages like this.
Okay.
And like I said, they're from Indonesia. They still say Nabisco on them. And Kevin loves a Ritz cracker. Actually, I love a Ritz cracker too. Ate my way through a sleeve recently. Mondelez Ritz crackers. It says there are 4 servings in the container. So each container is going to have 2 servings. And it says
Just get them all out.
3 pieces, 27 grams is 547 calories.
Yeah, there's 6 crackers here.
Okay.
I don't know that we have full-size sandwich creams here. Do you?
You think they're smaller?
They're all minis.
Yeah, like when you buy a package of the Ritz crackers in the sleeve with the 6 with the peanut butter, then they're not full size. They're smaller than that.
Yeah, and then they got the mini bites with like the little peanut butter and the cheese.
Yes, and they're small.
Tiny
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, these feel weird because they're full-size crackers. I like those. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker with a very thin layer of like a chocolate frosting. Mm-hmm. Except it's not really strong and sweet as a frosting is. I like that.
I agree. You can taste the chocolate. And I agree with what you said. It is kind of like a frosting, but not to that sweetness level.
Right.
But it goes really well with the Ritz. The Ritz is very fresh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very, very crunchy and
very fresh, very crunchy. You still get that buttery Ritz flavor.
Yeah.
You still get a little bit of salt.
Yeah. I don't think they're quite as salty as just a standalone Ritz, but I do think they're pretty daggone close.
Yes. Yeah. Those are really nice. That's a good snack. So if you see these at World Market
and you're interested,
you're good to go. You're safe to get them if you want to try something a little bit different, or you could make your own at home.
Yeah, you could literally buy a tub of frosting and they'd even be sweeter.
That's what you would want to do. If you want to try to duplicate these, just buy a tub of whatever your favorite chocolate frosting is and put it between 2 Ritz. Yeah.
Or make your own.
Okay. I love McVitie's. I love Hobnobs. I think they're wonderful. We've reviewed a lot of Hobnobs on the channel.
They're very Oaty.
I'm surprised we haven't had these. Oaty creams, chocolate flavor. A chocolate flavor cream sandwich between 2 knobbly Hobnobs.
They got it open here.
Baked with 100% whole grain oats. What, babe?
They got it open here.
Oh, tear here. Okay, let me read the calories. Let's see. 211, 68 calories per biscuit. There you go.
Yeah, most of the time it's in the per 100 grams.
Yeah, these are a lot of the British stuff's easier to read.
It didn't tear quite the way you hoped.
It didn't tear the way I hoped, but let's do it this way. Let's see if we can help it.
Give it an extra little.
Give it, another little
nick. Nope, it didn't work.
That did not work out.
You're probably better off opening it the way you want to.
There we go. That works. Yeah, McVitie's is one of my favorite brands from the UK. I love Mr. Kipling, which is like, if you were to compare it here, I guess it would be, it's like you would compare it to a Little Debbie because they're snack cakes, but they're better. They're like 10 times better than Little Debbie because they're just better. They're better ingredients and everything, and they don't last as long. Mr. Kipling cakes have very, very short shelf life because they don't add a bunch of stuff to it. But I love Mr. Kipling and I love McVitie's. So that's a good cookie.
Hate the whole thing. So.
Oh, I'm going to. Rolled oats is the #1 ingredient.
Yeah, they are very oaty cookies.
Wheat flour.
They almost taste like that. It's oats, but it's also, you know, that golden syrup that you bought. It almost has that flavor. Yeah, the Lyle's golden. It almost has that sweet flavor, almost like a honey-like flavor. I don't get chocolate at all.
I don't either.
The oats are too strong. The oats have beaten down the chocolate.
Those are delicious.
They're very good though.
Love them. It's not a really sweet. So if you have these, you're probably surprised that we even like them, or especially me, because I like really, really sweet things. But I love oats so much. They're not like a sweet cookie. It's just, they're just not. And I agree with you completely. I don't taste chocolate whatsoever.
No, you would never know there was chocolate in them. And you saw open one up. It definitely has chocolate cream, kind of like these did. But you just can't taste it. The oats really, really, really are strong flavor, which is good. I mean, that's what you want. But they just completely wipe out any chocolate flavor. It might contribute to the flavor. Like if you were to eat one of the biscuits by itself completely, it might taste a little different than with the chocolate, but I don't know. It's all standout flavor. The
calories were right there on the front too if I had looked. I just didn't look. But it's always, there's easy to read on most of the British stuff. I love these.
Yep.
Out of the two, you can't even compare them. They're just so different. I think they both did a really good job. But I'm going to pick the Hobnobs because I like the Oaty flavor. Now, would you pick the Ritz?
No, I'd probably pick the Hobnobs only because, how much do these cost?
Oh, $4.83.
They're $4.83.
Kevin's going by price.
Well, and it's really something you could probably make as good, if not better,
yourself.
At home.
That's a great
for probably
point.
About the same price because a box of Ritz is not
cheap
that much, but it's not it's not that expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not that much either. And you get a lot of Ritz.
You do get a lot of Ritz.
And you can buy a tub of Frosted
for like
$1.25 or something.
Yeah, because you could very easily make those at home. You can't make these.
Yeah, you can't make Hobnobs at home.
I mean, you could try, but you're not going to do as good of a job as McVitie's does. But if you see any McVitie's brand, I know like we can go in Meijer, and Meijer has like a world food, and they have lots of McVitie's, not lots, but they have different kinds of like Hobnobs you can try. Try them because they're really good. It's a good brand. It's one that it's dependable. And you might find a new cookie that you want to get in that aisle instead of in the cookie aisle, the American cookie aisle.
And they're all Oaty like that.
Yes, but great quality. So I do like both of these things.
Yeah, I think these are definitely worth buying if you want to. I just think you can duplicate it cheaper.
Right. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.